there, and thanks for tuning in. This summer, I've been very busy with a bunch of projects around the house, but the major project that I've been tackling has been painting the house. I've always hated how the lattice around the bottom of the decks look, and rather than paint it, I thought I would tear it off. Much to my surprise, I discovered that my decks were falling away from the house. The more I looked at what was going on underneath, the more nervous I got. It's been a long-term plan to replace the decks on the back of the house, but I have not decided how I want them just yet. But I knew they needed to be taken down because they have become a safety hazard. After getting a building permit, I started to cut most of the way through the joists, leaving the bottom 1-inch cut. I also left the two most outer joists on either side uncut until I was off the deck. After I had cut all the way through the outer joists, I hopped in the tractor so that I lifted up the far edge so I could knock the posts out. It turned out that the posts were just laying on the ground and only had 2 nails attaching it to the deck. My plan was to just drop the deck and have the last part of the joist snap away, but it turned out the ledger board was too rotten and the bolts that had attached to the house just pulled through part way. After looking at why it wasn't completely coming away from the house, I attached a chain to the deck, and after some jostling around, I got it to pull away from the house. Afterwards, I was able to cut it up into a few sections and brought it to the front of the house and got it in a dumpster. I ended up doing the same thing with my other deck, but I didn't bother to cut through the joists. It fell away from the house with just a little tug of the tractor. As I said earlier, I want to rebuild my decks and maybe even expand them so they become a wraparound porch. But until I decide what I want to do, I'm just putting in some temporary stairs. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.